Tonight, deputies say Jeremiah Valencia spent his final days living in a dog kennel with no food or water. He was tortured and beaten.
Tonight, we are learning more about the people accused of dumping his body on the side of a New Mexico road. News 13's Marissa Lucero is in the Newsplex.
Well, Dean, Jess, the boy's mother told an inmate in jail about her son's murder. That prompted deputies to start investigating last week, and it ended when the mother led investigators right here to where her son was buried.
Where we were looking, we found our victim, and that was hard.
Down a steep embankment just off State Road 503, near Nambe. All that's left are footprints and an empty grave. It's where investigators dug up the body of 13-year-old Jeremiah Valencia.
These things stay with you, especially when you recognize everything you've been told.
State Police Sergeant Richard Matthews was one of those investigators. He, like others today, struggled to find the words to describe the gruesome case.
I thought, what could I say to comfort the public and the folks out there that are following this case, and unfortunately I have absolutely nothing for you. I would like to say that the three individuals are behind bars, but that's not enough in this.
Those three people are the boy's mother, Tracy Pena, her boyfriend, Thomas Ferguson, and his son, 19-year-old Jordan Nunez, all charged in Jeremiah's death. Deputies say the teen was living in this home near Nambe, but hadn't been seen in months.
There was no report of a missing child in this particular case.
According to the Santa Fe DA, Jeremiah was also not enrolled in school.
In my years in law enforcement, I would think that this is one of the most terrifying type of investigations that I've seen.
Investigators believe Ferguson had been beating Jeremiah to the point where the teen was using a cane and a wheelchair to walk.
He was placed in a dog kennel for hours on end without food. It's absolutely heartbreaking. These acts are senseless.
Ferguson's son told deputies that back in November, he witnessed his father hit the boy and take him to the back of the house. Deputies say the three would then take his body and bury him on the side of the road.
It's hard to sleep at night, just thinking about the abuses poor child went through.
Jeremiah's 13-year-old sister also lived in the home, but deputies don't believe she was abused. CYFD says grandparents were granted custody back in 2011 of both children because they had nowhere else to live, but the agency didn't have any contact with the family after that. Back to you.
All right, Marissa, thank you. All three suspects remain behind bars tonight. They are due in court tomorrow. The prime suspect in this case, Thomas Ferguson, has a long criminal past. In 2014, he was charged with rape, kidnapping, and domestic violence involving another woman. He pleaded guilty in that case, but the rape charge was dropped. He served 16 months for the crime. Today, police called him evil.
This individual has a 20-year career in breaking the law. He's a career criminal. How many times in this state do we give individuals a second, third, and fourth, and fifth chance? Excuse me. I just, after 25 years of doing this, it's just frustrating.
Ferguson was also charged with child abuse back in 2003. It is not clear if that was for abusing his now 19-year-old son.